Welcome to Info Nympho's episode on balloons.
I've got helium kills high-pitched buffoons. Shredded Banksy worth more to balloons. Balloon Boy's aggressive metal tunes. A sport that came out of our COVID cocoons. But first, Cenat and other balloon-flying loons. Balloons.
2, 1, go.
Cenat tried to get some air by attaching himself to 853 balloons, and then continued adding more until he could fly. It didn't go so well.
Oh, my nuts!
He said he was inspired by the movie Up, but the OG balloon guy was Lawnchair Larry. Larry had always dreamed of becoming a pilot, but couldn't because of his poor eyesight. So he bought a lawn chair from Sears and attached 42 helium-filled weather balloons. His flight lasted 45 minutes and reached 16,000 feet, at one point entering controlled airspace. He brought along a pellet gun so he could shoot the balloons to descend, but he dropped the gun by accident. Luckily, he finally got caught in some power lines and was able to climb down without getting electrocuted. Larry has had many imitators since then. One Roman Catholic priest attached 1,000 party balloons to himself, but forgot to check the weather report and was blown out into the ocean. His last communication was asking someone how to use his GPS. Sadly, the Navy found the lower half of his body several months later. I like to think his top half is having a party in heaven right now with lots of balloons. Balloons. This is the Balloon World Cup. Basically, you take turns keeping a balloon in the air. If it hits the ground, you'll lose a point. It was inspired by these siblings who got bored during COVID. For the professional league, they've added furniture to make it more realistic. I'm not sure what the car is doing there. Probably a sponsor. This is the big leagues. I tried thinking of other kids' games that could turn pro, but a lot already have. Here's professional tag.
Through the mountain and low, and he's stopping. Oh, no!
And they did the Floor's Lava game show, but didn't even use real lava. Lame. Maybe Monkey in the Middle with a real monkey, like a face-eating monkey. Balloons.
I said, read the
Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy. If you were alive in 2009, you watched this crazy saucer fly across the sky, worried about the 6-year-old boy that was trapped inside. Of course, it turned out he wasn't inside, like his parents had said. He was hiding in the attic. Later, during a CNN interview, when asked why he didn't respond to shouts of his name, he said it was because of the show.
We did this for the show.
Everyone turned on the parents, suspecting it was all a publicity stunt. They had just appeared on Wife Swap and wanted a show of their own. They could have been the next Kardashians. The three sons came pretty close with their awesome heavy metal band. The father was also an inventor that was always trying to promote his next product. The saucer was actually his invention for commuting faster. He also had invented your shakedown to get the last bit of ketchup out, the bear scratch so you could scratch your back like a bear, and the blow jab, a fan in a small plastic box that you could shove down your pants to cool your genitals. At the end of a 2025 documentary on the family, he threatened he was working on a new project, something big. I'm guessing it's a package catapult. Oh look, what a coincidence, a baby can fit in it too. Balloons.
My name?
How many times have you heard that we're running out of helium? Oh no, what are we gonna do without our party balloons? Actually, it's a little more serious than that. A bunch of science stuff like rockets and the Hadron Collider use helium. And more importantly, MRI machines. Hospitals use the most helium. So why are we still using it on colorful birthday decorations? Because balloons generally use balloon gas, which is the recycled helium from hospitals mixed with air. Plus, we just found a deposit of helium in Minnesota with the highest concentration of helium ever. So party on. One caution though, don't suck too much helium. From my extensive internet research, I would advise not to squeeze the balloon to get the helium into your lungs. It can cause hypoxia, and you can even die. Watch a pro use it. Okay, we all remember when Banksy's Girl with Balloons sold at Sotheby's auction for $1.4 million, and then this happened. Banksy is anti-capitalist and never wanted the painting to go up for sale, so as soon as the gavel fell, he triggered a shredder built into the picture frame to destroy the art. Unfortunately for the rebel artist, it got stuck halfway. Sadly, I'm not sure that's how it really went down. Sotheby's usually always examines a painting before it is sold, often taking it out of its picture frame and photographing it. It appears that in this situation they may have been paid a commission to look the other way. Banksy released a video of him making the shredding contraption, but many claimed the blades were facing the wrong way and that it was more likely the real painting rolled up into the hollow frame and the pre-shredded pieces slid out. Had the whole thing been staged? Banksy came out with another video pointing out that these were the cutting blades and that it had always shredded the whole thing in his rehearsals. Who do you believe? The new shredded version of the painting sold for $25 million 3 years later, almost 20 times the price.
This video will now destroy itself. Down with capitalism.